Hello and welcome. We're here at Wankhede Stadium. You join us for this match between India and Sri Lanka. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular... In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams, so I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Couldn't get it through the field. Straight to the fielder. 6 runs added in the over. Sri Lanka are 6 for none. Going with pace now. Doesn't beat the infield. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Massive outside edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Misses everything. Five runs added there. Sri Lanka are 11 for none. Pandya from the Garware Pavilion end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Goes over the top with that shot.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nice shot, but straight to gully. End of the over. Sri Lanka are 18 for none. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Drilled that one away. Smacks that away through the gap. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Good fielding out in the boundary. Over, Sri Lanka 25 for none.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Yadav, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. Everyone's gone up. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Got that away nicely. Finds the fielder with that shot. Swept away but finds the fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka 32 for 1. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Was quick onto that in the infield. Perfectly timed.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Can't get that outside the ring field. And gone. Brilliant catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Yadav from the Garware Pavilion end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Patel, the spinner, coming into the attack. Big edge. got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Square cut, finds point, no run. Over the infield with a cracking shot. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka 49 for 2. Chakravarti from the Tata end. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Power and precision in that shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 69 for 2.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Patel back into the attack. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Gone. Great catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure they would have liked a few more, but they'll leave the ground to the applause from the crowd.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Square cut, finds point, no run. And out, 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. End again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Ten runs added there. Sri Lanka are 79 for 5. Misses everything. No. Terrible shot. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Onto that early, that could be 4. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 3 added in that over. Sri Lanka are 82 for 5.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Patel from the Tata end. That's out. Cork. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Couldn't get it through the field. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 1 from it. Sri Lanka are 83 for 6. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. They've gone up here.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Doesn't beat the infield. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Chakravarti getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Patel having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far, and just one more to get 5 in this innings. Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Yadav, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nicely played. Runs 1. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over, 6 off it. Sri Lanka are 94 for 7. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Smacks that away through the gap. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Seven runs added in that over. Sri Lanka 101 for 7. Yadav from the Garware Pavilion end. Missed it. That was a chance. Everyone's gone up. Swept away, but finds the fielder. And out. Superb bowling.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Sri Lanka are 103 for 8. Final over in this innings. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
And the innings comes to an end. India will need 107 runs. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck. shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Nice shot, but straight to gully. Finds the edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. End of the over, 10 runs from it. India are 10 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Tata end.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. 5 runs added there. India are 15 for none.
The power play probably holds the key to winning this game, and they're off to a good start.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Cuts that off well in the infield. Going a long way. What a shot.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
13 runs added there. India are 28 for none.
Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply? Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. End of the over. 9 off it. India 37 for none.
4 gone in the power play, and it's a healthy run rate at the moment, thanks to some great power hitting and some well-timed shots through the gaps, keeping them ahead so far.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Couldn't get it through the field. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4. No. Terrible shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Going with spin now. Sharma, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
That's a big wicket. You want to send the key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming.
Sri Lanka can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. India are 59 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Got that away nicely.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Square cut, finds point, no run. Great shot through the gap. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 6 runs added in that over. India are 65 for 1.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. 10 runs added in that over. India are 75 for 1. Tikshana from the Tata end. And a brilliant take by the keeper. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. over the infield with a cracking shot. That's a boundary save for sure. Three runs added in that over. India are 78 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Pulled away but straight to square leg. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Edged it. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh my, that's racing away.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Doesn't beat the infield. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Silva, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Power and precision in that shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4. Extremely